What's happening, Night Riders? So, I bring you some Marvel news, and I got this article off of MovieWeb.com, and it states Ant-Man will introduce Janet Van Dyne as Wasp. Producer Kevin Feige reveals that Hank Pym's wife, Janet Van Dyne, will appear as the Wasp in an important Ant-Man scene. It should be interesting. Truth be told, y'all, I really don't know that much about the Wasp. I know of her, and I've seen her character in like cartoon versions, but comic book wise, yeah, I'm at a loss. So let's see what it says. The article states, ever since Ant-Man went into production last year, fans have wondered if beloved Marvel character Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, will make an appearance, since her husband Hank Pym, who's played by Michael Douglas, and daughter Hope Van Dyne, who's played by why can't I pronounce this? Evangeline Lilly. I don't know why I had such a hard time with that. But anyway, so it's played by Evangeline Lilly, are featured. During an interview conducted on the Atlanta set last year, producer Kevin Feige confirmed with Screen Rant that Wasp will be seen in the movie, which explains why Pym recruits Scott Lang, who's played by Paul Rudd, to become the Ant-Man instead of his own daughter. Here's what he had to say when asked how Wasp factors into the story, hinting that Hope may actually get to suit up for action in future movies. And he says, it factors in a number of spoilish ways, but we will see Janet Van Dyne in action in this film, and part of sort of what happened to her. And then we will understand why that is the reason that he doesn't want his daughter to follow in those footsteps. One of the reasons why he's always so upset about superheroes in general, dismissive of them in general, and also a reason why he doesn't want her to put on the suit. Because another very logical question in the movie is, why are you hiring this ex-con to put on your suit and do this? The answer is because he has abilities in cracking security networks and in pulling off heists that no one else has, which is really why he needs to do it. But Hope is infinitely more capable of actually being a superhero in the beginning of this film, and we learn sort of that that's ultimately when Hank reveals for the first time for the audience, and even for the first time to Hope, what actually happened in the past and why he's so nervous about putting on that suit. But there are things that we see towards the end of the film that indicate that she could get one of her own. Whew. Alright, so it goes on to say, the producer also revealed that Hope will be seen during a brief flashback scene, but her presence will have a major impact on the story. Fans of the Marvel Comics know that both Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne were two of the Avengers' founding members. Kevin Feige revealed that in their Disney offices, they have huge posters of the first Avengers comics, and he enjoys that most of those characters are coming to life on the big screen. He said, I don't know if they're around here, but in the offices of Disney, we've got big blow-ups of Avengers #1, and I just love, picking off the fact that each of those characters are finally coming to life, and 2 more will be hit in this movie. Okay, we're almost done, guys, almost done. Evangeline Lilly also spoke about her character Hope's resentment that her father picked an ex-con outsider like Scott Lang to be Ant-Man. She says she hates it, laughs, but actually become a difficult question to address in the script. Why isn't Hope Ant-Man? In a day and age when Ant-Man was first invented, it would have made sense. But huh? Okay, it says it would have made sense. Why he handed it off to his daughter? Why would he hand it off to his daughter? That wouldn't make any sense at all. But in 2014, why wouldn't he hand it off to his daughter, especially a daughter as intelligent and capable as Hope? Of course, we answer all those questions, but I can't tell you how or why. Are you glad to see that the Wasp will be featured in Ant-Man? Do you think Hope Van Dyne should become a superhero in her own right? Hopefully we'll learn more about Hope Van Dyne's role in Ant-Man as we get closer to July 17th release, so stay tuned for more details. Ant-Man comes to theaters July 17th, 2015. So, Knight Riders. As I said at the beginning of this, I don't really know that much about Ant-Man or the Wasp. I know of them and I know that they were married. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you first off, let me know what you think of this article. In I guess the fact that the Wasp could be featured in future films, costume and all. And for those of you who are Marvel fans, diehard Marvel fans, let me know if there's anything that I need to know about the Wasp and Ant-Man. Does his daughter actually become the next Wasp? You know, how does that play out? Because I will admit that I do know that Hank Pym was the original Ant-Man. I do know that much. I also know in the comic books Hank Pym was the one who built Ultron. I know that too. Hope you guys give me some credit for that. But, alright y'all. Like I said, let me know if there's anything I need to know, alright? So y'all know what to do. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. And until next time, Knight Riders, ride or die. We out.